Good. Now about subordinating conjunctions of time. When we are going to talk about time, so do you remember the previous slides? We talked about different subordinating conjunctions. Now, conjunctions of time. So first of all, after. After it had stopped snowing, I went outside. So be careful. We're in this slide. We're continuously talking about time. So after, before, as long as, while. So be careful about the words. After it had stopped snowing, I went outside. As I was walking to the store, it began to snow again. As I was walking to the store, it began to snow again. یعنی همون موقعی که داشتم میرفتم به سمت فروشگاه برف شروع به اومدن کردش. I will never like the snow as long as I live. I will never like the snow as long as I live. As long as here means مادامی که تا زمانی که. As soon as I returned home, I made some hot tea. As soon as I returned home, I made some hot tea. میگه به محض اینکه as soon as یعنی اینکه به محض اینکه من گرفتم خونه I made some hot tea. My roommate had decided to go skiing before I returned. So before my roommate had decided to go skiing before I returned. So همونجوری که میبینید الان اینجا راجع به after before اینا تو حتی past perfect صحبت کرده بود ولی اینجا ببینید همشون رو می‌خوایم با هم دیگه داشته باشیم. I had never seen snow until my family moved from Florida to Boston. I had never seen snow until تا وقتی که یه وقت میگه فلان کار نکردم تا مثلا نتونستم رانندگی کنم یا گواهینامه نداشتم تا وقتی که مثلا 19 سالم شد 18 سالم شد این اون تا هستش اون تایی که تو زمان میگیم When I was a young child I thought snow was only in Alaska. When I was a young child I thought snow was only in Alaska. In Boston, my father tried to get me outside whenever it snowed. Whenever یعنی هر وقت که. Whenever یعنی هر وقتی که. While he was putting on his boots, I was hiding in my room. While he was putting on his boots, I was hiding in my room. So while it means at that time. At that time. زمانی که. هنگامی که. Okay? So let's check out some points regarding subordinating conjunctions of time. So just, the word just, is often used before the words as and when. He arrived just as we were getting ready to leave. He arrived just as we were getting ready to leave. درست وقتی که. اینجا just معنی درست. نه اون درست صحیح و غلط نه. درست زمانی که just as we were getting ready to leave. He arrived just when we were getting ready to leave. درست موقعی که وقتی که هنگامی که. Okay? When the verb in the independent clause is a future tense, the verb in the time clause is in the present tense. So, do you remember that? We talked about this issue in conditionals. In conditionals, we talked about this issue. البته نه توی این دوره at the intermediate level. تو دوره متوسط راجع به این صحبت کردیم که گفتیم آقا تو شرطی ها زمانی که میخوایم راجع به آینده صحبت بکنیم توی مثلا تو whenمون یا کلا زمانی که میخوایم راجع به آینده صحبت بکنیم اینو توی simple present هم حتی اگر خاطرتون باشه خوندیم که تو دوره‌های قبلی دیگه میگم یادم توی فصل 1 هم خوندیم یا نه ولی کلا الان میخوام دوباره بهش اشاره بکنم این جمله رو ببینید After I leave the library I will return home ببین میگه اول قسمت دوم میخونم I will return home برمیگردم خونه خب کی After I leave the library بعد از اینکه کتابخونه رو ترک کردم یعنی داره راجع به آینده صحبت میکنه میخوایم اینو بگیم که آقا بعد از after و when و اینا وقتی میخوایم راجع به آینده صحبت بکنیم یه تایم اکسپرشنی هستن اینا مثل after مثل when مثل while که واسه اینا دیگه will استفاده نمی کنیم چرا برای اینکه همین simple present اینجا داره کار will رو برای ما انجام میده چون تو قسمت دومش will رو داریم یا قسمت دوم آینده داره بهش اشاره میشه یا با will یا با مثلا to be going to یا با حالا هر چیز دیگه I will finish before you return home. So before you return home, what is the time reference of this sentence? Of course, it's future, but we do not use will. So, for example, we never say, I will finish before you will return home. I will finish before you return home. So, that's it. Good. Match items in column A with items in column B. در مورد همین adverb clause ها یا subordinating conjunctions of time میخوایم یه تمرینی حل بکنیم. در مورد جان اف کندی این تمرین راجع اتفاقایی که زندگیش افتاد پاز بکنید ویدیو رو، برید ببینید جمله A با B مچ میشه، با C مچ میشه، با D مچ میشه. فقط اینم دقت بکنید که اونجا تو ستون سمت راست A B C D دوباره نوشتیم D ولی اون E منظور، اون D نیستش، اون E. پس حواستون به مطلب باشه. خب پاز بکنید ویدیو رو، دوباره برگردید. Okay, did you check the answers? Let's check them together. John F. Kennedy became president of the United States when he was 43 years old. So when he was 43 years old. Number 2, he had been a naval officer. Before he was elected president. As soon as he became president, he pledged to help people everywhere. مادامی که به محض که رئیس جمهور شد دیگه قسم خورد که به مردم همه جا کمک بکنه. Naval officer همیشه همون افسر نیرو دریایی. While he was in office, he created the Peace Corps. میگه the Peace Corps رو به اصطلاح ساختش تشکیل داد و the American people listened carefully whenever he spoke. So this was about subordinating conjunctions of time. Okay,